Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michaela Rose, owner of Gift from Neptune, and we are back with another moon message. We're celebrating the new moon in Gemini occurring tomorrow at approximately 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you're not an early bird, you can set your intentions anytime. I want to do things a little bit differently today. I'll have my cards here and I have the chart up. Look at the freaking Hierophant at the bottom. I swear I see him so much lately. And so I'm going to be speaking on both. I have the chart up and I have my cards, so I'm gonna be speaking on both. Immediately, I just want to emphasize that, we're still in this period of, are you okay internally? What is your spirit saying about what it is that you're pursuing? We're in a time right now that very much feels like speed dating. A lot of different, our hands are different things, a lot of tasks, a lot of different things that we feel would be beneficial to us. All of the works, we look like, from the outside looking in, everything looks like it's going well, but internally there's a lot of just chatter, a lot of mental chatter, a lot of questioning yourself. I know in our last reading there was a lot of, it's time to move on. And so I'm kind of just seeing how that energy has played out in regards to the new moon. As we're moving through our journey, okay, we left things alone, we walked away from things. How is that now playing out for us, right? So I've anointed my hands with my divinity oil. And I just made a fresh batch during the Mercury Jupiter, I made a fresh batch during the Mercury Uranus conjunction and then charged it again with the Mercury Jupiter conjunction. So these have gold caps. And so those of you who have ordered divinity, I'll be shipping out this next batch and I still have a few left over if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, I want to invite you guys into Cosmic Coven as well, where we dive a little bit deeper into the transits and you can ask me more questions as if I'm like your personal astrologer in regards to how this is playing out in your chart. But I'm just setting the intention for, this message to reach whoever it is supposed to reach. I'm setting the intention of discernment, of intuition, of, people getting exactly what they need out of this reading. I'm setting the intention of this reading finding exactly who it's for. Message do you have for me, Spirit? Please speak to me through these cards, through my intuition, as well as the cards in the astrology transits right now. I just know there's so much mental chatter. That's just the energy that I'm feeling right now. Just a lot of mental chatter to the point where it's like stunting. Where like this fear is in your head. That's just what I'm seeing right now, even just looking at the charts. Okay, so have you learned your lesson? Do you get it yet? We got the Judgment card reversed. This is kind of the energy we're sitting in right now. You've done this before. Whatever you're dealing with in this moment, whether that be in relation to what you walked away from last week, or whatever new opportunities that you're trying to hone in on, this is something that you have done before. This is something that you've mastered in the past. You're kind of just not seeing it that way. And so in this moment, it's like a test of, do you fucking get it yet? Do you understand? Because why are you trying to catastrophize the situation when you know what to do? Like, there's nothing going on externally that should be affecting you so much. There's nothing going on externally that should be causing you so much mental distress. But because you're causing your own mental distress, it's causing everything around you to look like it is in a period of destruction. And it's not. There's nothing destructive going on in your environment. It's just a lot of freaking overstimulation. Okay, we've left things, right? But maybe we've left too many things. Um, and now this is an opportunity to reassess, okay, these things that I left, am I going back to it because I feel it's comfortable? Am I going back to it because I feel it's safe? Because I'm familiar with it? But you're going back to a situation that you feel that, like, you left for a reason. You left this task, you left these things behind for a reason, and now you're hesitating on going back to it because it seems like what you're moving into now is like, it's not playing out in the way that you think it should, or as fast as you think it should, or as um beneficial as you feel like it should. But like, as I'm even looking at the chart with this recent Venus Cazimi, it's very much like we need time to catch up. Like, okay, you just left. I thought you were building this timeline. I thought you were building this. Why are you then going back to what you left before? Because you got scared? Because you feel like, oh, well, maybe that is where I'm supposed to be. No, there's so much bigger out here for you. And you're looking at it from a very minute standpoint. It's a time for you to be able to, it's a time for you to, wow, you got the Tower reversed and the Page of Pentacles. So you left this for a reason, and instead of you building something stronger on a new foundation, grounding yourself in this new energy, grounding yourself in this new opportunity that you said that you wanted to create, you said you wanted more, you said you were tired, you said you were overwhelmed, you said you were exhausted. So why would you then go back to the things that you were trying to destroy and try to fix things and patch things up from there? That doesn't make any sense, love. Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic? Which one is it? Do you want to go back to this old task or this old environment or this old pattern? Or do you want to keep in mind what your ultimate vision was? Why are you getting scared? You knew when you made this leap, when you made the decision to leave, when you made the decision to walk away, that it was going to take time, but you were okay with that because you just wanted your peace and your happiness. So why would you then go back to the thing that isn't giving you your peace and your happiness anymore? My freaking cards is flying out. I'm not gonna take those. Spirit, one card at a time, please. Why would you then go back to this? Still gave me 2 cards. You're not trusting in your magic. You're not trusting in this new timeline that you're building. You're not even trusting the fact that this timeline even exists. You're not trusting yourself, okay? What is it? What is it about this new timeline that is causing you fear? Yes, you want things to speed up. You want things to manifest quickly, but you need to take the time to look at, okay, if things manifest quickly, they have more of an opportunity to have conflict, to have resistance, to have conflicting energy, versus if you keep your eye on the prize. First of all, it's already manifesting. That's what you're not seeing. So if you're seeing things that are like causing you strife, it's because it's prepping you. I know I keep saying this prepping and pruning thing, but it's like you really have to see it that way, where the earth is moving and shaking to get things to work in the way that you need it to get to this, to remember this dream. Hold on to hold on to this dream. You see, she's clutching for her life. Hold on to this dream, because that's what's going to carry you through here. That's what's going to let you see how things are moving. It's kind of like, and I use this example a lot, or this metaphor a lot. Like, let's say, okay, you're standing in front of 2 roads. One road is opening and another road is closing, and the more you step on this new road, this other road is dissolving. And so in reality, when this other road is dissolving, it may start to look chaotic, and Gemini itself is very fucking chaotic. Let's call a spade a spade. We still have this energy of, you know, Mars just separated from Chiron and the North Node, where we're kind of like healing things from our past as well. We're picking up strength and energy from from those wounds that we have left in our, that we have picked up in our past. We are recognizing how that is still holding us back and being able to move forward with it. And so if things are coming up right now that look destructive, this is your opportunity to say, let me ground myself in this vision that I hold and use this as a tool. Everything thus far has been a tool for me to succeed, but we're just in this state of like, oh, everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. And you don't have to see it that way. We're breaking contracts, we're dissolving old themes. And then with it even popping out reverse, I love and hate this card because it's so like, it's so vivid, like it's so loud, like everything about this card. Like, look at it upright. Her heart and her wounds are like really holding her back. She's bound by these wounds. And so are you going to continue to be bound by your wounds to the point where you're not allowing yourself to push forward with your dreams, to push forward with these? You're just in your fucking head. That's all I can say. Like, while the world is shaping and shifting around you, you're taking everything as confirmation that you're not supposed to be doing this, when really everything is shifting in order to get what it is that you want, in order to shape into the world that it is that you want. And so utilize, when we deal with this new moon energy, tonight, tomorrow, whenever you want to set your intentions, it is an opportunity for you to call upon Mercury. If you have divinity oil, use that. Call upon Mercury, call upon the moon, and ask the sun, ask them to bless your perception. Pray for the ability to see, pray for the ability to communicate your heart's desires, pray for the ability to recognize how you're already living within your heart's desires, and that everything that you're dealing with in this moment is a small sacrifice, a small offering to live this lifestyle that you want. And then let the earth catch up. Like, I don't know what it is, but for the past week I've just been hearing, let the world catch up, let the world catch up. You're not doing anything wrong, let the world catch up. And I think it really is this Venus Cazimi, because Venus is material things, material values. And so pour more into the things that you value. Pour more into, okay, what do I have at my disposal? What resources do I have around me? It may not look like you being able to it might not look like you joining the fucking $200 a month gym. I'm just using this as an example. I don't know why. It may not look like you joining the $200 a month gym with the pool and the sauna and the masseuse. It may look like you busting out some sit-ups on your floor, you know, but you have the freedom to do that. You have to take small steps that you can now that align you with those goals. If you want to lose weight, you need to be busting out some sit-ups on your floor until you can get to the $200 gym. If you want to make more money, you need to be saving the money that you have now and learning different forms of investment and learning the energy of currency. If you want to establish yourself as a leader, as an authority, then you need to be studying. You need to be perfecting your craft. Like, what we're not going to do is to be chasing these abstract, long-term ideas. We are taking the idea that we have and the vision that we want to manifest into reality and taking action on it right now. Remember that Gemini is a quick moving sign. Jupiter in Gemini is only going to communicate things until your next checkpoint. It's not going to communicate the entire timeline right now. It's just going to get you to your next checkpoint. Okay, so if I want XYZ to happen, I can do X right now. That's all you need to be focused on, and then the next step will be made clear to you after you master that. But you sitting and thought way too much pondering, way too much, is this the right step? And I think the Seven of Cups popped out earlier and I put it back. Way too much pondering, not enough crafting, not enough strategizing. There's no need to reflect anymore. You've reflected enough. You know what it is that you want. It's obvious. You don't have to do any more, oh, strategizing, oh, planning for failure. You don't have to do that anymore. Set up the playing field, babes. Set up the playing field and do what feels good. I love that the Emperor and the Empress popped out together. I love this. Yes. Set up the environment that you need to feel good. Form the structure so that you can thrive. These go hand in hand. These are our divine masculine and our divine feminine, and how they work hand in hand to create reality. Set up the playing field and then chill in it. It's that simple. Let's do one last card. I was like, oh, maybe I should pull an oracle card, but no, I don't have it out, and I'm not gonna press the issue. I love that this is on the bottom too. Six of Wands is victory. All right, Spirit, can you give me one last card to summarize this new moon in Gemini reading, please? It's on the way. It's on the way. Give the earth time to catch up. Start to see it this way now. Start to live in that lifestyle, in that energy, in that perspective of, sorry, someone is calling me. Anyway, start to live in that energy, in that perspective of, I know things are working out in my favor. I know things are working out in the way that I need them to. I know things are working out in the way that is ultimately going to benefit me. So how can I make the best of this moment right now? Like I said, petition Mercury, petition you can petition. It's a hell of a Gemini stellium right now. I would just focus on this part of your chart, how this is playing out in your life right now. And if you want to dive a little deeper with me on how to write your petitions of what to focus on the most right now, definitely join the Cosmic Coven. It is still at the discounted rate of $55 a month until I'll leave it till Friday, and then after that it'll go up to its regular rate. But it's a very intimate, exclusive community where I'll spend most of my time, and we can dive deeper into how to make this work for you. But for the most part, pray for perspective, pray for perspective, pray for perception, and pray for patience. Because remember that all of these Gemini placements are also squaring Saturn. That's giving you an opportunity to really reap long-term rewards, but also make sure that this is in alignment with what your faith is desiring. All right, loves, we will talk soon. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this post, and we will talk soon. Bye.